If your computer has been crashing, freezing, or acting completely unpredictable, there's a good chance your RAM might be the problem. So in this video, I'll walk through 10 clear signs of bad RAM, how to diagnose it, how to fix it, and how to prevent memory issues in the future. Let's get into it. Number 1. System crashes and blue screens of death. RAM errors can make your system unstable because your computer uses memory to temporarily store active data. When that data gets corrupted, Windows can't function properly. You might also see the blue screen of death error messages that reference memory management or random system failures. Number 2. Slow performance or freezing. If your computer suddenly feels slow, even when you're not doing much, faulty RAM could be the cause. Bad RAM can slow down processes, cause apps to hang, or make your system freeze completely. If your CPU and storage seem fine, but things still feel sluggish, memory is worth checking. Number 3. Random reboots or random shutdowns. Does your computer restart out of nowhere? RAM instability can cause your system to reboot out of nowhere. This is different from software crashes, where just one program causes. If your entire system restarts, RAM could be the issue. Number 4. Corrupt files or installation failures. If software installs keep failing, or files become corrupted for no clear reason, memory errors may be interfering while data is being written. This can even interfere with Windows updates or Windows installations. Number 5. Beeping sounds during startup. If your PC makes beeping sounds when it's turning on, don't ignore that. Those beeps are BIOS error codes, and certain patterns point to RAM problems. The exact meaning depends on your motherboard, but repeated beeps during startup are a red flag. On newer motherboards, RAM issues can also cause a light to light up, indicating a RAM issue, or if you have a fancy motherboard, there will be a code in some corner of the board with a certain number that indicates that you have a RAM issue specifically. You can definitely check your motherboard manual for any of these codes or lights. Number 6. Display or graphics issues. Bad RAM can cause visual glitches like screen flickering, distorted images, or random graphical artifacts. This happens because graphics data passes through system memory, especially if you're using integrated graphics. Number 7. Programs crashing or failing to load. If apps randomly crash or refuse to open or close without error messages, memory corruption could be to blame. This is especially noticeable with games or browsers or memory-heavy applications like video editing. Number 8. Incorrect RAM shown in system properties. Another sign is when Windows doesn't detect the correct amount of the installed RAM. If you know you have 16 GB installed, but your system only shows 8 or less, one of the RAM sticks might be faulty or not seated properly. Number 9. The computer won't boot or freezes at startup. In more severe cases, the RAM can prevent your computer from booting at all. If your system freezes on the loading screen or won't load Windows, memory testing is one of the first things you can try. Number 10. High memory usage with no programs loaded. Open Task Manager and check your memory usage. If RAM usage is extremely high, even with nothing running, this could be a sign of memory leaks or faulty RAM giving incorrect values. So how do you diagnose RAM issues? First, you can use the Windows Memory Diagnostic tool, which is built into Windows and easy to run. For deeper testing, BEMTest86 is one of the most reliable tools available and can catch errors Windows might miss. You can also check Task Manager and Event Viewer for memory-related warnings or errors. Finally, don't forget the physical check. Sometimes the issue is as simple as a loose or dirty RAM stick. How do you fix RAM issues? Start by powering down your PC and cleaning out the RAM slots and reseating the RAM modules. Next, you can test each RAM stick individually, and you can also try different slots on the motherboard to isolate problems with the motherboard slots. If a stick is confirmed to be faulty, replacing it is usually the best option, and depending on your system, it might be worth upgrading rather than swapping out the bad module. How do you prevent RAM problems in the future? To avoid a lot of PC issues, keep your computer clean and dust-free, especially around the motherboard. It's best to make sure your system has proper cooling and stable power, since heat or voltage fluctuations can damage memory over time. And finally, keep an eye on system performance. Catching memory problems early can save you a lot of frustration later.